Hi and welcome to Real Binary Options Reviews. In this video we are going to take a look at the basic use of the Metatrader or MT4 charting software, which is basically a program for technical analysis of Forex charts and also some other stock market charts, but mainly it's used for Forex. Now there are many providers which will offer you the possibility to download and set up a free demo account on the MT4 trading platform, and in this case I'm using the Oanda Metatrader. Now if you're not sure where to download the free Metatrader or how to set it up, you can take a look at another video which I have presented on my website www.realbinaryoptionsreviews.com, or you can follow the link below this video and you can take a look at that video which will explain how to set up the program. But in this video I already have the program set up and we're going to take a look how to use it. Now first we're going to take a look at the basic use, and in continuation I'm going to present some of the advanced features. Now Metatrader is maybe a little bit more advanced program, and but you can use only the basic features. If you want, you can use a little bit more advanced features, but in any case it's a very good charting software for currency trading. Now there are many different providers, as I already explained. Now each provider will give you the possibility to use different assets for analysis. Basically all the providers have a lot of currencies, so if you're a currency trader you can find your favorite currencies here with no problem. Now the first thing you want to do is probably create a new chart. So you do this by clicking on the File and New Chart, and here you can select some of the currencies, but if you go to Forex here it will list all of the possible currencies, and you, as I explained, you can also have some other assets like some commodities and so on. But in this case, let's say I want to create a new euro-dollar chart. So again, I will just click on the File, New Chart, and euro-dollar. And now it opens a new chart in a window like this. If I want to expand this window, I'll just double click here so I have it full screen. I will use this zoom in button just to show you. So now this chart is represented in the form of the green open, high, low, close bars at the back on the black background. Now if I want to change this, I will use the icons here. If I want to change it into candlesticks, I'll just click here. If I want to change it into line, I'll just click here. So usually I'm using the candlesticks representation, and in this case you can see the white candlesticks are represent the price movement when the price went down, and the green candlesticks represent the price movement up. So if I want to change the visual representation of this chart, I'm simply going to click here on the charts, and I'm going to click on the properties, and let's say I want to have the bullish candles, I want to have them green color, and the bearish candles I want to have them red color. And you can see this frame now is green. I want to have it maybe white on all the candles, so I just click here on this button and just change the colors. Bar down, I'm going to change the color to white. So maybe if I'm happy with this chart representation, I'm just going to click OK. So you can see I have the chart like this, and you can play around, you can set different colors, whatever you like. I'm just showing you this possibility, how to set up the visual representation. Now let's go back here to these icons here. One of the icons here, okay, so let's go to the time frames. Here you can select different time frames. If I click on the M1, I have 1 minute candles, so it means each candle represents the price movement in 1 minute. 5 minute candles, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, and so on. So I'll go back to the 1 minute candle. I want to show you another thing. Now, if I want to do some back testing, some analysis, I want to take a look what was happening in the past. Maybe I zoom out a little bit and I scroll the chart back and I take a look at what was happening here. Maybe I use some indicators, and now you will see it will, once the price updates on the 1 minute chart, it will return me back to the beginning of the chart. So you can see it just happened now. It just scrolled me back. So this is because I have this button auto scroll. It is on. So it will always return me to the end of the chart. So if you are wondering why you're always going back to the end of the chart, is because you have this button here on. So I want to turn it off maybe if I do some analysis and so on. Another button here is chart shift. So if I have some information on the right side, I want to have more free space on the right side, I'm just going to click here and it will shift the chart a little bit back, so you can see what's happening if I click this button. And okay, so maybe I want to, so now I created my template. I want to add another chart, let's say. I want to show you this, so I'm going to click File, New Chart, and maybe I'm going to add pound-dollar chart. So you can see again, I have the same representation as on the first chart, but I want to have it. I want to have this chart also in the visual representation, like I have it here. So I don't have to go through whole the procedure of setting again the colors and so on. So I'm just going to click on the first chart here, and I just want to show you can save your template, let's say. So I'm going to click Charts, and I'm going to click on the template, and I'm going to click on the Save Template, and I'm going to give it a name, let's say black. So this is my black template, and I just want to apply this template onto this chart. So again, I'm going to click on the charts here and template, and you can see I already have it listed here. So if I click here, it will create the same template. So now you can see on the pound-dollar, I have the on the 1 hour chart, I have the same visual representation of this chart. So another thing, I want to add indicators, let's say. So I'm just going to click here, Insert, Indicators, and maybe I want to add some, okay, so here I have them listed under Trend. I have some indicators here. Here are the oscillators, volumes, Bill Williams, and custom indicators here. Now I have a lot of custom indicators because I uploaded them myself. So basically, if you are having a new installation of Metatrader, then you're not going to have all these indicators here. I was doing a bit of testing and so on, so I have them a lot. I have a lot of them here. But let's say I want to show, we'll come back to this later. I want to add, let's say, Bollinger Bands here. You can set the period here, shift deviation. You can set the color. I want to have it, let's say, yellow, and so on. You can play around with this a little bit, so you'll see what you can change. Okay, so I just want to have it yellow. Okay, so I have the Bollinger Bands here. So let's say I want to add another indicator. So I'm going back to indicators, and I'm going to add maybe some oscillators. I'm going to add stochastic oscillator. I'm just going to click OK. So I have it down here. Now again, if I want to change it, I can just right click on it and I can set the properties here, and let's say change the colors of these lines. So maybe I want to have this also yellow. Okay, so you can see I changed it. You can see I also have some parameters on the stochastic, like 20 and 80 line, which are usually some kind of levels which are helpful in trading, and so on. So let's say this would be my basic chart, and again I want to apply this also to the pound-dollar chart. So again, I'm just going to save this template. So I'm going to go Charts and Template, and again Save Template, and I'm just going to overwrite the black template. So I'm just going to click Save, yes. and here I want to, so I don't have to add again manually all the indicators. I'll just click on this chart and I'm going to chart template and I'm going to choose black. So you can see it also, the save template also saves all the indicators which you are using. So it's very simple to use. Now, another thing, I have euro dollar here, but maybe I want to add, I want to change it to maybe, I don't know, US dollar, Swiss franc, but I want to have the same indicators and everything the same. So I'm just going to click here on the symbol and I'm just going to pull it onto the chart. So you can see now it's euro dollar and I click here and it changes to the US dollar, Swiss franc. So it's very simple, so you don't have to create a new chart, load the template and so on. So you can just pull the symbol from the window here and add it here. Now another possibility is to use, let's say if you want to add indicators, you can also add them from this window. So if I want to add MACD, let's say just add it here. If I want to remove an indicator, again I'm just going to right click on it and I'm just going to delete indicator so it's out and so on. So basically this is how you can set up your charts and so on. So let's say I want to add another chart, file, new chart, US dollar, Canadian dollar, let's say, and I'm going to again apply the same black template. So now I have my 3 currencies and maybe I want to have them all on the 1 minute chart. I want to show you another thing now. If I want to compare for some reason, if I want to use if I want to have all 3 charts displayed at the same time, I'm just going to click on the window here and you can set, let's say, cascade, or you can set tile horizontally, or you can set tile vertically, or you can set tile windows. Now I have 3 of them. If I would have 4, I'm just going to add another one. File, new chart, dollar yen. So again, I'm going to apply my template here, and I want to have all 4 charts here. So it's very simple to arrange the windows here and so on. And again, I want to have them all on the end of the chart. So I just click on all charts. I'll click auto scroll so I see what's happening with all the currencies right here. So this is how you manipulate the windows, how you set the indicators and so on. So okay, I want to have expanded the euro dollar. Here now I want to show you another thing. A lot of times people get confused because they download some custom indicator and they don't know how to properly set it up into the charts. So if you download some indicator from the internet and you want to have it in the Metatrader, the best thing you can do is just to click on the file here and then you click open data folder. So I just want to show you where you have to set up your indicator. So once you open the data folder, so again I'm just going to do this again, file, open data folder, and it will open an Explorer window. So now you can click on the MQL4 and you have to open the folder named indicators. So all the indicators that you download that are custom indicators, you have to copy them into this folder. So but you have to access this folder by clicking on the file and open data folder, MQL4 and indicators. And once you have copied your custom indicator here, you have to close the MT4 and then reopen it, and you will find your custom indicator if you go under the insert indicators custom, and then you will find it listed here. So this would be the basic use of the charts. Now here we have some tools. Let's say if I want to use the Fibonacci tool here, maybe I would just click here. maybe I want to measure a trend. So if I click on this cursor, on this arrow, I can move the chart left and right, and this is the crosshair. It's called. Okay, so this is the tool to draw vertical lines. If for whatever reason I want to draw vertical lines, this is a tool for drawing horizontal lines. Now you can see I'm drawing the red line. If I want to draw, let's say, a green line, I will just double click on this line, so it's marked. You can see by this little dot it's marked now, and I click on the right button and I click horizontal line properties. I want to have it, let's say, green, so I can change colors. With this tool I can, if I'm doing some analysis or backtesting, I can also mark my trades. Let's say here I can draw arrows. I don't know if you see it good, but I want to change it, so I change arrow properties, make it green, so you can see now I have an arrow here, or maybe a thumbs up symbol and so on. So you can draw a lot of things on the charts. If you want to draw Fibonacci, you just click here, and maybe I want to draw a line here. Now I have it blue, so I don't see it well, so again I'm just going to mark this line, right click on it, Fibo properties. If I want to change some values here, I'm going to add a new value here if I want to add it, but I'm not going to add it here because I already have it. So okay, I want to change the color of these lines. I want to have it yellow to see it better. If I want to, let's say, delete some of the symbols here, I'm going to go into the charts and objects and click on the object list. So here I get the list of all the objects here. You can see I have the horizontal line, some arrows, some the Fibo that I drew, and I have the possibility to mark whatever I want to delete. So I just want to delete maybe everything except the Fibo. So I'm just going to click maybe vertical line, horizontal line. I'm going to delete these arrows. So okay, now I just have the Fibonacci tool left here. This is just to clean up the chart. Now you can also delete the let's say the drawings by double clicking here and then just pressing the delete button. So it's also you can do this manually. You don't have to go to the charts and object list and so on. So just delete this, let's say. And if I want to, for some reason, if I want to remove this indicator, I have already shown you, you can do this by right clicking here, here on the indicator, and just click delete indicator, or you can use, or you can click here on the charts and indicators list. Now it will open this small window where you have listed all the indicators which you are using on the chart, and you can also edit it. If I want to change some parameters on the stochastic, let's say I can just mark the stochastic oscillator and click edit, and I can adjust it, or I can delete it, and once I close it, it will go out. Now basically this is how you can add indicators, add custom indicators, how you can adjust them, how you can delete them, and so on. So I think we covered this. Now another thing is there are also other possibilities. If you click right, or if you right click here on this toolbar and click customize, you can also add another indicators to have them like icons here. So you can see I added some squares, or I added the Fibonacci time indicator and so on. Again, I want to delete it. I can just right click here, go to the object list. I can delete this square. Well, I didn't do it, but I'll press delete button and I deleted it. So, and this would be the basic use. Now I want to show you a little bit more advanced features which are offered in the Metatrader. So you can get them here. Down here you have another window, and basically, let's say you can get the market news. if you click on the news, if I double click, it will say which currency or what it affects, what is the news, and so on. You can set up the alerts. So there are also a lot of indicators which have implemented the alerts, so you can use the alert indicators and so on. There are so many indicators, so I'm not going to explain about the custom indicators because there are so many, and you should really know what kind of indicator you want to use and why to use it. But there are so many indicators, so you can really find whatever you need. A lot of indicators use alerts, so you can get, let's say, stochastic alert, RSI alert, Bollinger Bands crossing alert, and so on. So there are so many indicators that you can download from the internet and just set them in the MT4. But I want to show you, let's say here, if I want to set a new alert, this is just a price level alert. So I'm just going to right click here. So here on the alerts, and I right click in this empty window, and I'm going to click create. So now let's say I want to create a new alert once the price reaches certain level, let's say 1.365 maybe. I can choose the symbol, and this is just if the bid price or the asking price reaches this level, it will sound an alert. It will sound like this. So I set an alert if I need it. You can also get, if I click modify here, you can also set up the alerts to alert you by sending you email. I'm not sure where is this option. Action sound or action mail. You can select mail, and it will send you the email. So here under the market you have some custom indicators or expert advisors which you can buy. You can see this one here is for free. This is the price. But you should really take a look into this and take a look at what do you need for your trading strategy or so on. So you can also buy some indicators. You have some signals here. These are basically for the forex trading. Now I'm explaining this video for the binary options trading mainly. So you can also get some free indicators here or free expert advice if you click on the code base. Now if I want to, let's say, add some custom indicator, you don't have to search for the indicators on the internet. You can also get them directly in the MT4. So there are so many, and I really didn't go through all of this. So maybe I just want to show you an example of adding an indicator. So maybe I'm going to add zigzag indicator with extra features. I really don't know what this is used for, but I just click on it and just drag it onto the chart. Now it should be. So yeah, it opened the window. It opened the window here, and just click OK. So this is now the zigzag indicator. I'm just going to remove the Bollinger Bands. So I'm just going to right-click here and click on the indicators list, Bollinger Bands, delete, close. So you can see this is the custom zigzag indicator. Or I can maybe add another indicator. Open position with stochastic and RSI. Just click on it, drag it onto the chart, confirm it, and you can see it's like kind of arrows here. And you can really get some useful indicators like market opening times and so on, and also the live news. And there are so many custom indicators that you should really take a look through this by yourself. Now, okay, so these two options are just like a log what was happening with my setup and so on. So I just wanted to show you this option. So just go through this by yourself if you're not sure, and or if you want to find out more. So as I said, probably this would cover all the main features which I wanted to present. Okay, another thing, maybe, okay, so let's say this is my layout. I can save this profile, so I'll just go to File, Profiles, and Save As, and let's say my trading profile. So I saved all the charts, all the indicators, all the settings are now saved under my profile. So if I close this chart, I can right click here, close this chart, I can right click here, close this chart, I can add new chart, and so on. So I want to, let's say I want to open my previous profile. I just go to File, Profiles, and I have it, my trading profile here. So now it's, yeah, it updated my profile. So you can see I have some presets here, let's say on the File, Profiles, British Pound, File, Profiles, Default. So this is one of the profiles that I saved earlier, and I want to show you, I have one indicator here which actually shows which trading, which sessions are active now. I'm in the time zone where at this time the European trading session and UK trading sessions are active, and it can display this information here. I just want to show you. I found this indicator under the code base here, and it's called, just if you're interested where to find it, it's called Forex News Market Clock. Yeah. So if you want to have this can be useful information here. So there are so many indicators, and for the indicators, really take a look by yourself. And I hope I explained all the main things, so you can just play around with the charts, and if you mess something up, I mean, you basically cannot mess anything, but you then just close everything and let's say just open your saved profile or create new charts. File, trading profile. So okay, so this is my profile. So I hope I covered all the most important things here. Again, if you're looking for the tutorial on how to set up the MetaTrader, please take a look at the link below this video, or visit my website at www.realbinaryoptionsreviews.com. If you like this video and my other videos, I really would ask you if you can give me some thumbs up on these videos. It really motivates me to create more useful content. And if you are trading binary options or any other kind of trading, I wish you all best with your trades. So thank you for watching this video, and bye bye.